that's us. Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in our favourite place, from one of our favourite pathways, and we've got that favourite view. Have a look at that. That's the Almira, that's the Annabelle, and that's Gracivia Alabooth.
And that's me. Hello everybody, how nice, excellent, great to see you again and again.
And again. So please come with us as we take you on what we call the coastal pathway that joins all the hotels, which are all over there, and it goes all the way down to over there, which is the Cato Paphos promenade, and then finally accumulates into the Cato Paphos harbour area. And as usual, traditional is, there's the Gumbarus, the greatest fed cats in the whole world, that's for sure. Very relaxed, and they understand that they're about to be fed very soon.
Yeah.
They had a nice breakfast, they've had a nice lunch, they've had a couple of snacks in between, and now they're going to have a gourmet dinner, that's for sure. But have a look at this view, because this view today is beautiful. Slight mist, slight wave, slight little chopsiness, but that gives the beauty to it. Have a look at that. Absolutely spectacular. You see the Alabooth?
Not much parasailing going around. What's going on?
Well, at this time of night, the operations are in wind down, and they're shutting down, doing a little bit of maintenance, doing a bit of cleaning. But don't worry, they'll reboot first thing in the morning, 8 AM. And if you want to go paragliding, get down there, because in the morning they're very busy. And of course, as it goes hotter and hotter, people start to, well, wind down, go swimming, cooling, or even chilling out in their hotel room. But this point here is very busy with people going in the sea, because it's very easy to get into the sea. Have a look at that. And it's very tranquil and very calm, and there's a rock surround perimeter which keeps you and your children very safe indeed. So it's one of the greatest places to go into the sea. And after that, you get to look out and go to the restaurants, the bars and the cafes. And again, what a great place to be. Have a look at that. That's the Paphos harbour in the distance, the fort, and as you come back you can see all the big boats, the small boats, even my boat is in there. And you come back to the promenade, and after that you get back to Misocha and Gracivia Alabooth.
Yeah.
And what have you got to say?
You was told about your own boat.
Well,
Don't say it's yours anymore.
I was told that my boat is not my boat anymore, but that boat is my boat forever and ever. And that's it. Simple. No more will be said.
Only on words, Mr.
Only
Paul.
on words, that's
Yeah,
right.
Just enjoy
That's right.
it.
There we go. Right, so the viewpoint from here is absolutely spectacular, because it's where the coastal pathway joins the promenade and the crescendo of the harbour area. So stick with us as we go under this umbrella, and then that view is coming. Have a look at that again. Wow, the harbour, the boats, the big boats, the promenade, and the crescendo as it joins in with the Red Bull party that's going on over there. They're in cahoots with one of the local universities, and they are, well, should we say, enticing you to join in on their courses. It's the Paphos, I can't think what it's quite called, but I think it's called the Paphos Neo University, and they're in cahoots with Red Bull today, and they are, should we say, coercing you to come into college university. And I hope the children that go in there, well, the young adults, I hope they get a great career and get on with their lives. You see the other bit?
I always was wondering, when people come to Cyprus first time, what sort of opinion do they have about the country?
Well, there's mixed opinions, obviously. Often they have good experiences, and sometimes they have bad experiences. But I'm sure people can write from both sides in the comments and let us know, because obviously we are curious to know your opinions. We would like you to come back over and over, because obviously we want as many people to come to the wonderful island of Cyprus as possible. Paphos in particular, we don't mind if you go up to Ayia Napa, but hey, spend us the courtesy and pop down a bus and walk the promenade with us. Now, this is some new exercise equipment that has been fitted into the downtown Cato Paphos area, and the idea is that you can come out here early in the morning or late in the evening or in the heat of the day, up to you, and exercise your life away. Gracivia Alabooth, are we going to try the stepper? Nope, the young girl is going to try the stepper. Get on the bike then, Alabooth, let's have a look.
Every time I'm trying to go on that step thing.
Someone beats you to it. Well, there's a lot of people around, and there's not that many machines. Again, have a look. There are, in fact, 8 exercising machines. They do look very nice, but of course, 8 machines and, I don't know, 400,000 or 500,000 people. Well, there you go. What can I say?
6, Mr. Paul, I've
Yes,
counted.
we'll come back. Is it only 6, is it? Right, we'll come back in the winter when it's blustering and blazing with seawater splashing everywhere, and I'll get Gracivia Labouf to get on all those machines. We'll have a damn good video, that's for sure.
I would say if you have a little bit of job at 6 o'clock in the morning, then a little bit of exercising on the equipment, and then jump straight to the sea, wow, you're healthy for another 20 years.
Well, I'll be doing that tomorrow morning, that's for sure then. It gives me another 20 years, because as you come to understand, I'm quite old, but yet she's quite young. Have a look at that. The most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf. Right, stick with us as we take you along the Quai Paphos promenade, and, well, we'll share with you some of the new things, some of the old things, and hopefully we'll meet some new friends, but I'm pretty sure we're going to meet some older friends. So stick with us. This is one of the busiest cafeteria restaurants on the downtown Quai Paphos harbour, and the reason for that is, well, look at that. It's actually on the seafront, and it has a view literally to die for. That is for sure. Now the next area we come to is an area that's been provided by the municipality, by the local council, to allow people to transcend into the water. It's quite a rocky coastline in Paphos, so sometimes it can be quite difficult. They built these raised platforms. They built some changing rooms and some washing rooms. So as you come to understand, that's where you come, and then that's where you go and mount, and then jump or climb down. There are several platforms to allow you to do it, and it means that you have a safe passage into the sea, and you don't get to cut your feet on the rocks and that sort of stuff. But as I've said many times before, the rocks give Paphos that great ruggedness and beauty that other resorts just do not have. Golden sands have their place, but when it comes to beauty, the ruggedness of the rocks of the Quai Paphos promenade area give it that spectacality and that beauty. I'm going to share that with you now. Have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful and way beyond, just like my beautiful Armenian wife, Ochin Gracivia Labouf. Now, just in case some of you have missed it, just in case some of you are too new, if you're wondering what Ochin Gracivia Labouf means, well, here we go. Ochin means
Very
Gracivia means
beautiful.
Labouf,
Love.
So, in plain, simple English, Ochin Gracivia Labouf means very beautiful love. That was the name that I came up with for my beautiful Armenian wife, because I wanted her to have a super movie star name, and that's what she has. Now, in the distance over there, there's a big bird, if you look very carefully,
Very big.
and it's on its way back to somewhere with 250 of our wonderful people, but we understand it's going to reboot and come back and bring 250 beautiful people all the way back. Hopefully 1 or 2 will be our subscribers, and hopefully they would like to walk the Quai Paphos promenade with Gracivia Labouf.
Great pleasure. Why not?
So stick with us as we continue on our trek down the Quai Paphos promenade. Now, different view side, there's the little, well, the built up areas, the platforms, the piers, should we call them, and the steps that allow you to transcend into the sea in a safe manner. And there's the washing area, changing area, and so forth. It's still being refurbed, but when it's done, it's going to be very nice indeed, and a great improvement for the Paphos coastline, that's for sure. Now, in olden times, that was what was called the bath. So people came around and sat on these seating areas, shall we say, and wiggled their little feet, their little toes in the water, and chilled themselves out or washed their feet. Who knows what was going on. Anyway, there are some of the shops, some of the bar. There's the Ocean restaurant, big restaurant indeed, the Leonardo's restaurant, and luckily for me, the Athos Diamond shop is closed today, so we don't have to run. Now, I remember just over there when that was McDonald's in 2008. It then closed and rebooted and reopened on Tomb of the Kings, and to be honest, well, the McDonald's on Tomb of the Kings is a great restaurant, that's for sure. Gracivia?
Yes, it is very tasty, by the way. On the main area of the Quai Paphos. It's very tasty, not only down, but up also. And I remember we had a Big Mac last time.
Yes, well, Gracivia Labouf does like big things.
Yes, of course. If the thing should be big.
So, right, over here, we're going to take you out to the little fisher buoy. In fact, we're going to let these people go first, and then we're going to show you the statue that's been constructed in the distance, and it's known as Iotus, and that is the little fisher buoy. He's got a very, very big fish, and he is to the end of this platform. And again, look at that view. There's the baths area. There's a little fisher buoy. He's being saluted by this family. And then over there, as we come round, that is out towards the harbour area, and that's Crasivia Labouf. Again.
Again
and again. And again. So stick with us as we continue our trek down the Cape of Paphos Harbour, and eventually we're going to get there, that's for sure. Now, it's a very, very busy night, or as you can see, it's starting to ramp up. We're still a little bit early. It's that funny time, people are getting washed, getting changed, but this area of Paphos is going to be absolutely full within around about an hour or so. And as you can see, the restaurants and the bars along the promenade here, well, they're already pretty busy, that's for sure. There's the wooden pub. That's about 3/4 full. You've got the Hoda's Diamond Shop, that's about to close. You've got More for Less, you've got Have a Look. These are gift shops, so we won't go over there because, well, if you ever watched any of our videos, if we go over there, Crasivia Labouf, that's her, will keep us in there for a long, long time indeed, as she pontificates on which hat, which glasses, which this, which that she wants. Handbags is another one as well. Slippers, yeah, that's right.
Chichotka boots.
Chichotka boots and so forth.
Belts.
And belts, there we go.
Up and down underwear.
Hold on, what did you say? Up and
Up
down
and
underwear.
down underwear.
We can go to that shop whenever you want, I don't mind. Because I am partial to a little bit of up and down underwear. Now, this point here is the focal point and the central point on the Cape of Paphos promenade. And the reason for that is because it has a little bit of a sandy beach. Have a look at that. So that means that we are bang in the middle of the Cape of Paphos promenade. And we believe, again, it's one of the greatest views, not just in Paphos, but possibly in the world. So I'm going to take you out to that, and we're going to pan around, and then you will see the beauty and the spectacality of downtown Cape of Paphos, and that will motivate you to get on the internet and book yourself a holiday and get yourself out to the beautiful, beautiful island of love known as Paphos. I'm going to scan around as we go out towards the hotels, then we come back across the blue Mediterranean Sea, back into the harbour area. There's the fort, there's some big boats, and of course, Paphos wouldn't be Paphos without that. Miss Ochin Crasivia Labouf, the most beautiful woman in the world, that's for sure.
Well, another video is over. I would like to tell you many, many times thank you so much for watching, for giving us the reviews, for giving us the pleasant comments, and for giving us yourselves and your time. Don't forget to click and subscribe, please, because it gives us more and more stimulation to go on and on. And many times again, thanks. We love you.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, please hit that like, click subscribe, and come back for some more of our madness, and get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos is truly beautiful just like that.